set up a side. In the back of your mind that he might not be available for all the time of the season. That's what a sign of Mope.
He's a different kind of striker, though, really, isn't he?
Of course he is, but
a nagging kind of player who likes to get his shots off. He had 5 against Liverpool on his debut, and it's his pass here for Iwobi. Fabianski was committed. Iwobi couldn't quite find the ring road.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with Iwobi. He's the one who makes that running behind the defender. Sloppy from West Ham. The goalkeeper does well here. So often you see goalkeepers just come out and take a player out. Absolutely ridiculous, but he stays on his feet like a normal defender would. He just ushers Iwobi out. Don't see enough of that from goalkeepers, really. In positions like that, sometimes you see keepers come out panic and make a silly decision.
Jared Bowen, also in the England squad, and trying to set up a chance for Antonio. Well, Connor Cody somehow stopped that happening.
I'm not quite sure how he did. Whether it was luck or really good play. Just got himself in a tangle there. I think it's a really good ball from Bowen. He does really well, Connor Cody. He does.
West Ham's corner. And again, test out to Begovic. Followed back by Sofal. Aaron Cresswell couldn't keep it in. It's actually stayed down, and they're a man down, West Ham at the moment. He did play a comeback game on Thursday, and it was a little bit of a surprise that he was picked ahead of Emerson, who was also involved in Denmark as well, to be fair. Okay. Mikolenko. Played by Anana to Damari Gray, who's got a trick or two and fires it across. Could have gone in off anybody, but it's bisected a lot.
Yeah, I just wonder if Anthony Gordon actually saw it. He goes flying in, he just seemed to evade him. It was an awkward height. Does well, Gray. Just see Anthony Gordon, he's not quite sure to go for the head. I think he tries to put his knee on it. In the end, yeah, just doesn't see it. Too quickly, yeah.
2 of the 4 Everton goals so far in the Premier League, and he's set up Iwobi for a shot here. Team blue in the middle. Corner for Everton. That's always great noise in this grandfather of a stadium.
Grandfather of the stadium.
Tarkowski can be a real danger. And Banana's going for it. It's over both. Good work by Patterson for Everton. Share a little bit of that confusion.
No cut. Yeah, no cut.
Kick's been given by Mike Oliver, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you get frustration in a crowd. You think the linesman had a better view out and flag, but the linesman now told not to flag. But I've got no doubt there's been communication. It was a very difficult one to see for the referee, the position he was in. So I'm sure he got some communication from the far side.
Might be a decision that works really in Everton's favour here. Oh, he did get a little piece on it at the end. He's on his way down, I think.
Well, he's certainly the one to aim off. And set pieces. It was unfortunate the corner just before. Just gets up a little early.
High press by Everton. Captain Rice trying to calm those around him down, but he was the one who found himself in an awkward position. There's another foul.
a little one.
That was a foul.
Down again.
You just ignore it.
David Moyes will know better than anyone.
That carry on.
He certainly don't want to start like this. Nowhere in Everton. Lifting this crowd, playing off from the back, getting caught. Happened on a couple of occasions now.
And then what do you do when that comes from you?
Situation not exploited. The ball's actually not gone out. Rice sees it out.
Yeah, talking fucking nabbed. Stress out.
West Ham under the kind of pressure that David Moyes' own Everton team choose to put on the opposition. Brown was caught as he played the ball forward to Fornals. It was a good pass. But it doesn't look good news for Jared Bowen.
Well, it was a challenge by Garner Gay. It was a brilliant pass by Bowen. The space was there. In behind. He'll do well to get away with this one. Just follows through on the top of the ankle.
It was a fabulous pass.
Yeah, it really was. I wish he hadn't played it now.
Not had the best start to the season, Jared Bowen. Of course, finished last season extremely well. Got himself 4 England caps in the Nations League. Pulled up by Gareth Southgate again. In the Premier League, just been a little down on his stats.
Oh look, he's hanging in there.
Signing that.
Charles Gaming TV, he's hanging in there. He likes to view the sofa.
He's in the Championship, making a huge impact in all the divisions and making an impact in the Premier League. And not so often with Everton. And he's been another example at West Ham.
Loves Leeds, he does. Can't get Leeds off his tongue.
Won't be fooled by the sun. Liverpool fan Aaron Cresswell from Merseyside. Antonio. Good defending by Patterson.
Is that what you're saying then?
Played every minute of this Premier League season so far.
Is that what you're saying then? Is that what you're saying then? Say that, great, say.
He's the only
Put
outfield player
kettle on.
under 21 to have done that, so a feather in his cap. He'll be off with Scotland for this upcoming international break. It makes you were talking about it earlier, Jamie, in your interview with Patrick Davis. A win today, and you've got a couple of weeks to savour it with the international break. Get beaten, especially if it's Everton's case, or not winning. The way it goes on.
I mean, there's a lot of positivity the way Everton have started the season, not points-wise, but certainly performance-wise. They've been a little unfortunate. To lose today, you end up in the bottom 3 after what are we on 7 games. It can't be described as a good start to the season or a positive in any way, shape or form, no matter what the performances are.
A little bit of, as I say, friendly fire for Kurt Zuma, who had a season here. Socek. Here's Fornals. Last 2 league visits for West Ham to Goodison Park, they've won 1-0. Socek got one of those goals, and Angelo Okwonor, who's on the bench today, got the one last season. He did the double over Everton, the Hammers. Right. Madison won't get. Experience Aaron Cresswell just to try and slow it down. 1 or 2 flurries from West Ham, but allowed Everton at times to show a head of steam. The crowd really excited. Dangerous thing to do when you're visiting team here. Taken away by Socek. Wogan quickly into Okay, and now that very well, it looked as though he'd lost it, and they left two in his wake after that. No wonder they're taking to it. Cody. Into Onan. First cross. It's noticeable that Amadou Onana got in at the back post. Everton applying a bit of a squeeze again. Iwobi. For West Ham and England, throw-in's okay. Good well. And Antonio's also done well to take that down, get away from Tarkowski. Bakata was the player, trying to be the action man in the move.
Yeah, Conor Cody came to the rescue. Tarkowski there. Really easy play against Antonio. Just got strength and patience, got away from him. There's no doubt about his pass as well. Just read it really well. Conor Cody. You know his big qualities, reading of the game, leadership, passing ability as well. On the back.
Yeah, Zuma. Everton well aware that Sofal is an energetic and enterprising right back. Provided plenty of assists, not far short of the Alexander-Arnold-Robertson combination, the West Ham fullbacks. Setting up goals for the Hammers. So far having to go on the retreat here. Rice. Back it out, back to Declan Rice again. Another side to his game. Stray man in the face. Cresswell crosses. Antonio got it for it. Bone is coming in behind the Tarkowski. Been brought here to do just that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a good delivery from Cresswell on that left side. Exactly where you'd want the ball as an attacking player. Centre of the goal, 6-yard box. That's why they brought Tarkowski in. Mean drink to him.
Cresswell, 300 games for West Ham now.
Jared Bowen still talking to the referee. I was chatting to him as well a few minutes ago. I think he's still frustrated. There was no yellow card on that challenge he got on the halfway line.
That was a little ticking off, wasn't it? Nothing wrong with that. Got strength in the air, West Ham. So, you could see why Onana would have suited the Hammers as well as suiting Everton. Zuma, Souček, Antonio.
Should have zone man marking. Bakata just free there in the centre.
For another corner.
I mean, from that side, Cresswell's been putting out swingers in. No good left foot. On the last one, he tried to really crowd the goalkeeper that came from this side. Interesting, would he do the same? Yeah, looks like he have.
Reaches for it. Cresswell on his so-called wicker foot, he really wound himself up for that, concentrating on his technique. It would have been on target.
Really trying to pressurise the goalkeeper's body's in and around him.
Good spell for West Ham here. Signal from Cresswell, the bounce of the ball.
The old favourite.
The season outswing again. Cody being chased up to Gray, and he's happy to do that. Gordon's up with him. West Ham streaming back. Gray's on the move. So far, come all the way sure he didn't get past one more, he would have been in.
It was a really good run, Jamari Gray. Just watching him all be on the far side, he was really free. He'd never get away from the West Ham defenders, and he does. And so far it comes. His two mates out. He's certainly got his team right up the pitch. A little bit of pressure from West Ham. Otherwise, you know how dangerous they are on those.
Well, free kick to the Kera on Neil Mopé.
A couple of times in set pieces now, and now got his head on one. He's very close to the corner as well. He mentioned he probably fit around the West Ham team, that's why they went for him, but could he have a similar role to Sucha?
So Pakitara got to it. And Nikolenko. This team had a succession of corners. Just that hint of vulnerability. One player he hasn't brought into the starting lineup is Maxwell Cornet. You can just see him there in the background, who won a penalty and assisted on one of the other goals in Denmark. Came on at Chelsea, hit the post, and then it was his goal disallowed of that contentious issue involving a foul called by Bowen on goalkeeper Mendy. He was one who turned down that's the opposite of Onana. Cornet, Everton wanted him, and he said he wanted to go and live in London with his family. Oh, it's a mistake by Cody. Antonio. Tarkowski put up the barricades. Decision from Michael Oliver. Everton have got it anywhere. It will be. I thought he was fouled. And there's set Mopé on his way. Gordon on the outside. Coming out. There's Patterson who tries to play it in towards Mopé, flicked away by Zuma. Very good flick, got great distance to it. Not easy. Okay. High tempo here. Tarkowski deserved a better touch. It's never easy. It's a block in. Moved forward, no more than that by Zuma. Nicely taken down by Nikolenko. Iwobi tries that, moves out to Gray again. And Tarkowski explored a moment or two ago.
Yeah, trying to find Amadi Gray. He's probably the one attacking player who's had a few good moments within this game. Not really seen a lot from Mopé, Anthony Gordon, Pakitara, Bowen, Antonio's had a decent little run. He's on the far side. Hasn't really quite happened for any attacking players on the pitch just yet.
A bit lucky. Cornels. Rice turned it into a pass when it was a mishit ball. Rice, captain of West Ham now. Very much a cornerstone of the England setup that he'll join after the game. Qatar in Qatar for the World Cup with Brazil, I'm sure. So far. Bowen. Corner for West Ham.
Yeah, it's been a little outfoot left for them on this right side. Soufal always provides that energy and industry down that side, making runs, making himself available.
For a while.
Gemma's going towards the near post.
I was listening to that this morning myself. I hadn't heard him for a while. Every day on that.
7 corners.
Who was it? William Simon there, mate.
Got one here.
I hadn't heard him for a while.
I think the effort from Pakistan.
Yeah, I listened to him tonight. That conversation as well.
through that type of header. Those
yeah, I did say that in your messages that
always
time.
going backwards on it.
But I'm Neil.
Just whether you can try and keep it in play, but you find one of your players in the 6-yard box and create a little bit more panic.
Mikalenko. Great. Turn and shovel a lovely pass out to Patterson. The cross is a useful one, but Michael Socek serves West Ham well in both penalty areas.
Oh, again.
I don't like it. Conor knew he was being rolled by Antonio.
Yeah, I think Conor just didn't fancy getting in a race with Antonio. That's something he will lose.
Encouraged to play forward, but that was too far forward so far. Antonio had a word with the right back. Right back might have said, "Why didn't you chase it?" Markowski cut out my Bowen. McIntyre grabbed by Mikalenko. Going to get away with it. The fouls of protestation.
Just a poor decision. Initial pass into McIntyre wasn't the pass. Antonio moving actually through on goal was Tarkowski who lost the ball. He was out of position. Huge space between himself and Conor.
Well, having plenty of set pieces to defend Everton here. Taken by so far, but not taken very well. Sit back by Cresswell. Great. Having some strength to go with his undoubted skill. And some vision as well. Patterson. So much feverish in midfield. But the problem for both these sides is to find the cutting edge. Antonio, fortunately, so West Ham didn't keep it in. Half an hour gone. Bags of energy from Everton and West Ham United. Shortage of shots on target.
Yeah, he used to be sent to me one time when I was listening to half night. And then they used to say half 10. But they haven't been on for a while. Unless they're just not used to repeat. But yeah. Yeah, the one that does most of the talking, he actually sounds like somebody else to me. Every time I hear him, I think he's
coming in, field leaving space.
He got some club that used to be good years ago, but when I first started,
Anthony
he was
Gordon.
new to me. But every time I hear that bloke talking, then it
I went a corner.
You know, Anthony Gordon changed all, swapped all over. There's definitely space on that right side. Everton wide player, whoever that might be, and certainly Patterson on that overlap. I think both teams really seem pretty similar on this side as well for West Ham.
I don't know, I very rarely go around them channels. It was quiet this morning, so when I woke up I just thought, fuck it, I'll just swing it on. See what it's all about, and then they're talking.
So foul.
I thought, it's first time to sizzle this field.
Man got back well.
But then he named it something else, didn't he, what you just said at the beginning.
West Ham stats haven't been particularly good this season in terms of sprints. 19th out of the 20 teams, 18th in possession. The oldest average age might have something to do with it. But they have to match the work rate of Everton here if they're going to get something from Goodison Park for a third year in a row. And Bowen trying to do just that. He's never short of industry.
There was plenty of that on show today in the first 32 minutes, but a real lack of quality. And there are some real quality players on the pitch.
Lampard against through management compared to his opposite numbers today. David Moyes reached 1,050 games as senior management on Thursday. Akita just standing it through to Bowen. Just out of it by Markowski. Challenged by Rice. Socek, both midfield players forward for West Ham. Iwobi did well to disarm the West Ham attack. Rice wins it back. Really stray one from Fornals. He's got that winning goal at Aston Villa, the only victory that either of these teams has had in the league so far. Mope. A goal today would be very precious. Great crosses. A goal for either side. Very immense value.
Janana almost on the end of that cross again. He's really well at the back post there, Kera. He's really could have a huge role to play for Everton in terms of getting goals from midfield and joining the attack.
With Idrissa Gana Gueye coming back into the Everton setup, let's give him Onana a bit more licence here.
Yeah, I mentioned before the actual role Souček's played his last couple of years for West Ham under David Moyes. Getting into the box, huge physical presence. He could do that for Everton with 3 goals.
It's a lovely touch by Gray, comes back Gray's way again. That's for the challenge, Gray stays down. In goes Cody. Everton want to play on here. Iwobi. Cody. In by Iwobi, and Hannah's right at the heart of the cross as well, but he was just behind. Man, he's got to get across someone. Gordon. There's not for the one to try, Jamie, is it?
No, they're definitely trying to pinpoint Onana with the crosses. Everton trying to find him in that back post area, in between centre-back and full-back. Compared to West Ham, the centre-back pair there's done really well twice. One earlier on that one as well. But you just think he could cause big problems going forward.
Headed on by Paquetá and then by Antonio.
Round of applause there. Liam Harkin and Ronnie Robin. And all on social media last couple of days. Nice little tribute.
This is the last Premier League match until October, a month in which West Ham have 9 domestic and European games. The countdown will be on then to mid-November and close down to the World Cup. It's quite a disorientating season. Okay, Onana, Iwobi, got an advance of the ball. Iwobi again. Nikolenko was showing, and I saw him but couldn't find him. everyone else. Right. Bowen restricts his forward running. He made one there that could have opened up Everton if Bowen had played the pass. Here's Paquetá. Snap across towards Antonio, but Begovic made it his. Here's one of only two Premier League goalkeepers who've scored from a clearance, but that was in his Stoke days, but under instructions to play from the back here.
Yeah.
Westwell thought he could get there, he didn't. Rice thought he could get there, didn't. And Onana gives it away to Bowen. West Ham look to counter-attack here. Can't find their bearings though, Tarkovsky. Plays it and keeps going. Mopé, who is a fox in the box. Gilmore settled for the corner.
Well, that piece of play probably just summed up the game, really. End-to-end, with no real quality, and both teams have actually looked more dangerous when they've had set pieces. So you do feel if there's going to be a goal in this game at any stage, there's a good chance it will come from a set piece.
Onana trying not to be spotted, maybe. Comes towards him. Now Iwobi to hook it back in. Cody's in there, and Fabianski, one of the most experienced goalkeepers around, of course, in the Premier League now. Age of 37. Another goalkeeper, incidentally, who scored with a clearance in the Premier League from his own penalty area was for Everton, Tim Howard. It was a year before Begovic got himself on the scorers charts in Premier League history. Other goalkeepers have scored in different ways, of course, for corners, etc. Alisson, most recent.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier on we haven't seen too much of the attacking players and just haven't been able to get into the game at all. Paquetá at times, 2 or 3 times, has lost possession. He's been a little bit quick for him, still getting used to the Premier League. Just had it nicked off him when he's had the ball just between the lines now and again, but it hasn't happened too often. When either side's been able to play through the other. One of the quality players, at the time, space. Anthony Gordon being one of them.
Nice ball by Gordon, laid off by Mopé. Iwobi, empty forward for Everton here. And for the last 5 minutes, with a somewhat frantic first half. It could be a frantic challenge in the circumstances. So far.
Maybe get the ball right through the back of Anthony Gordon.
Actually, Gordon's heavily, he just put the brakes on, didn't he? So he knew he was coming. He's young, but he knows a few tricks of the trade.
Yeah, there isn't much.
Oh, it's Damari Gray. Imagine the noise.
This game is
Everton get a goal here.
coming up and it's Everton 0, West Ham 0. Big man.
It's the Onana target.
Yeah, clearing at the back post and really well the set pieces for West Ham. Really has won a couple of big headers, even that one there, just putting the challenge in on Onana to make sure he never won the ball.
Of course, with the World Cup coming up, you'll hear a lot about the Women's Super League, which will go on through that period, and we're very proud to have it on our channel. Liverpool against Chelsea later today. Stay with us for that.
Big man in capitals.
Commitment to the cause. There was some riches on offer, I'm sure, for Anthony Gordon. England under 21.
I wish I got £1,500 job seekers.
Through the system here.
Few without a job, not me.
Just challenging. He was frustrated before that he never actually got the throw in.
Try your best.
Where challenge come from?
Does that well as Soucek does. There's a battle in the air between those two. Iwobi.
£3,000 TV.
Great, Mike Oliver had a good look at it.
You got the same, don't you? Somebody boss about something you haven't got. How was the why do you just want to go, oh well, I've got this TV, I've got that TV. Is it one of those things? I know what telly I'm watching. Don't matter to you. Attention seeker.
Antonio, he's the furthest forward for West Ham. To get some support from Sofal here. Antonio driving on. Showing Tarkovsky. What you might call an old-fashioned tackle. Yeah, they are still allowed.
Yeah, it was good football all round. Antonio did really well. Took West Ham from the edge of their own box and made a really good run in behind. Put his team up the pitch. With a corner.
So good.
A little bit of anxiety in the Everton dugout.
All this on
You see
TV.
right on the stroke of half-time in their present rather perilous position, even though it's so early in the season. It would be a blow.
It was £400 about 10 years ago from Netos.
Rice.
But it's like we were cheaper than Cooper.
What a header. Rice. Miles wants it again. Staying man is Cresswell. Outside him. And Zuma! Had to add a bit of pace if he could.
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure what to do, Cresswell. I think he was definitely thinking of also having a shot. There was that much space for him.
Got my telly, I got my PS3, I got my PS4, I got my PS5, all the games, with Aldi coupon. Come through with a box of cereal.
Cody. Rice. Now Bowen, last attacker this first half. Doesn't get very far, and that's probably true of the majority of attacks. All the sense of purpose and the desire to get the victory here on an important afternoon, even this early in the season. Anthony Begovic hasn't been too troubled as he stepped into Jordan Pickford's shoes for this important match, and Lucas Fabianski at the other end. Been a lot of huff and puff, a lot of graft in midfield, but perhaps no surprise given the scoring record of these two coming to this point. At half-time it's Everton 0, West Ham 0.
Never afraid to get stuck in.
I can think of a better defender.
Who?
Get the right result. Sky Sports coverage of the Premier League, sponsored by We Buy Any Car.
Hey, with Aldi TV. We fucked it.
The WSL is the inspiration.
You tried them out?
We're just getting started.
from Moss side.
Cheers! The gravel apps, please.
The UK's fastest 5G network.
And for your main, sir?
Whenever you need it most. 3.
Are you ready? Damn right.
I've got that brick.
I wish you could afford a 84. You're only using a 20 fucking inch now. Give that. 84 inch, you think he's game? Fucking hell. Deluded fucker.
Fragrance by Paco Rabanne.
He's got the power.
Your favourite treat with your Tesco Club Card 4 app. Power for lower prices. Did somebody say just eat?
My kids in the bedroom have got bigger TVs than you. That's a fact.
Getting into your flow. It's all about how you start. Gillette Labs with exfoliating balm clears a path on your skin before the blades for effortless shaving and exfoliation in one stroke. Because when you start in flow, you're quicker to your best. Put your best face forward with the Gillette Labs range. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Sell your car the motorway way. Where dealers compete to give you their best price. Motorway, the way to sell your car.
There's only one thing as good as a holiday. And
That's the special
looking
bit.
forward to one. Counting down to together time. New adventures. And that first dip in the pool. Get next summer sorted and lock in next summer's holiday at today's prices. Plus, spread the cost with a £0 deposit when you pay by direct debit. Next summer sorted. 2. Live happy.
Beautiful TV. Yeah, I'm over here. Hi. Are you still watching? It's half time, isn't it? You're watching Arsenal fan. You're watching who's playing now? Everton, West Ham. Keep wishing, Kelly. Funnily enough, mine did 2 weeks ago, and she wanted to buy another one, but I took it outside, cleaned it all out. You know, give it a service as you do. I'll get stuck in there. Didn't need a new one after all. No, I don't. Don't have to spend no fucking more money. Give me all that Samsung. We're buying a twin tub. Oh, like a brag of me. Yes, you talked fucking wallop. You gotta do, ain't you?
Roger, we're good. Check the rabbit, his greatest hits of the Hindu Kush.
Yeah, well, I'll take that over Preacher's hip-hop any day. He might be the first guy I shoot. Alright, here we go.
This should work out.
Negative. Tariq's in a safe house in town. These are his boys. We're cool. They're giving us his location.
Roger. Still, eyes open.
Salamuna.
Salam. What do you think Chimo dealt to you?
Taliban design of Pashak Shameula.
Ha, ha. Did you come again to Nuni post the shadi?
Everything do here, my man. Cigarette?
Nah, banana. Bro.
Voodoo, I have Tariq's location. We're moving out. Panther, is Wolfpack in position? Affirmative. Scarlet looks quiet from the south. Not yet. Let us know if things change. We'll go.
Yeah, it comes out on 30th, but I'm getting on. I'll be getting on 29th for
I'm on it. Now, Oos.
Rafal.
Move.
Way to keep your head, Voodoo.
Yeah, what I do is a pound of trigger pressure.
But you're getting it forward console.
Mother, we're gonna maintain 4 cars back. The dude said Taliban bugged out on something.
Yeah, them and everyone else. Well, keep your fingers on the triggers. Voodoo, close the gap a little.
You sure Tariq has the intel?
Lively seems to think so. He knows something or else he wouldn't need all the security. Going left. What the fuck? Voodoo, we got company.
Who the hell are these guys?
Roof, 12 o'clock. My target. 11 o'clock window, two targets.
I don't buy games. I don't buy games on a large store. I like to buy my own disc. He's beating on there. There we go.
minute. Outside now. Get away from the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Copy. 1-3 on foot also. We're good. Eyes open. We got shooters all over the place. Rabbit, move up. Father Voodoo, what's your status? We're 10 meters past the crack. Second deck. Got a guy in the room. We're gonna move soon. If we keep firing from here, might as well draw a map to our position. Go to you. Check.
Yeah, yeah. Got Arsenal top, but I haven't got the. Yeah, I haven't. I only support one club. I only support one club before. Loads of clubs over here, Arsenal. Straight for the napper.
Falcon, 12 o'clock. What's your position? Take position. Over to you.
Yeah, when it old ones on PlayStation 3. Yeah, yeah. I'll add you up at some point. I played it at old games as well.
Jack, grab it, this door.
I'll be getting new COD as well on PS5.
All clear. Alright, on me. Tariq has some fucking explaining to do. Secure the area, link up, and then we can think about him. Roger. What do you tell you need? What do you tell you need? Door.
Yeah, I think he might end up being near lower. Where's he coming from?
Find an alternate route to Tariq's safe house. Check. Rally up to site. Roger. On the door. And kick that shit in. Contact! Kill the lights. Kill the lights. Lights out. Not. Go black. Stay quick on the trigger. This way. You don't need ammo, brother. weapons, brother.
Go left. Rabbit, do your thing.
Contact! Clear. I can't help you, brother. 1-3 topside. Lots of movement up here. Dead men are on the ground.
Roger, coming in. Rabbit, outside. We got different weapons. Contact left.
Mother, watch the fucking doors here. 2-4 moving topside. Watch your fires. Roger, Victor.
Rabbit, this way.
This way. Mother, Voodoo, cover to you. Deck. 2 tangos upper deck, across the street.
Eyes upper deck.
Go ahead.
Blue coming through.
Fire!
Kill. All clear.
Voodoo, friendly's on your 3 o'clock. Panther, Mother. Things got ashed up. Place is crawling with bad guys. Someone routed us out. You have Tariq. We're on foot and moving to the location now. We'll go. Tariq's on the other side of town. We're close. Let's move.
You got no chance there. Evan scored. Who scored it? Let me guess. We turn this on, I just wanted to try it. Richarlison. I'll put it back on now.
Brought out by Rice.
1-0. I'll check who scored it on my phone.
Bowen. Nikolenko, most telescopic. And the leg out on the stretch, but Bowen, West Ham reacted quickly.
Yeah. Everton
Everton
have gone 1-0 up on West Ham.
doesn't need Antonio to tell him, but Antonio did tell him.
Yeah, Everton just forgot about the multi-goal system. It was in, the defender was still on the floor. Unfortunate to get away with it. Bowen just kicking around some ideas, not West Ham players there to really connect with as he came into the box.
Pakata. Rice. Here's Cresswell. Gordon doing the defending. And expecting more from Nathan Patterson.
You want to understand the Scouse and the Scotsman there.
See you about quarter right then.
West Ham looking for one of their second half goals. The only 3 they've scored this season have come after the interval. And they're now in big need of one. And Tarkowski has a problem.
Yeah, just a coming together.
I'm going to look you up now on your PSN.
Maxwell corner. Either side of David Moyes and Kevin Nolan, a lifetime fan of Liverpool. Won't be enjoying being a goal down to Everton.
No, you just feel a difference in the stadium now. The energy here. And I said, it's a really big game for both teams, even in this early stage of how they're going to view their start of the season. You know, it's no longer the start of the season once we come back after that first international.
Yeah, you got a.
You're in, you play 6-7 games.
Is your character of a dark skinned person, a white t-shirt with yellow glasses on? That must be him. You've got everything prime, haven't you?
Needs to ponder on it.
I'll send you an ad.
Oh, got to Antonio. I'm not
Don't
sure
know that show now.
Couldn't link up with Paquetá.
No, we're looking to see what's going on.
It won't be. Options, including Gordon, and it's gone. Nobody was offside, or flagged offside anyway.
He just didn't make the most out of Everton. He had a 2v1 when the cross was going to come in. Come on, Bobby. He was joining Andy Gordon from midfield. So he was onside. He was sitting tight. You just see that 2v1 they've got against Cresswell. Just don't deliver.
Kara. One out. Antonio. Keeping the ball. West Ham and Antonio getting behind Cody. Bowen. Socek.
This goes from the equaliser.
Take on for Everton. Nana slows it down, and Mopé was wanting it switched quickly, but they've got the lead now.
Yeah, well, this man on the ball, he's kept that lead. I think he's lucky made there from the shot from Bowen. I think Begovic was going to get it. Looked like he was just firing right into the far corner. Tarkowski's come to the rescue a few times today for Everton.
Mopé was a bit lucky. The touch wasn't quite as short as it could have been.
There's the chance from Jared Bowen. A couple of times got it in similar areas around on his left foot. They've been doing a disservice to the goalkeeper. He certainly read the shot. Through the legs of the goal. Certainly one defender. Tarkowski saves it.
Changes have been made. Rama is on. Corner is on. Player Everton wanted to sign, but said he wanted to go and live in London with his family. West Ham have given him a chance to do that. He only played some 25 minutes as a substitute in the Premier League. Mike Oliver wants to record the caution.
Yeah, just a tug of the shirt from Andy Gordon.
It's enough.
Just a touch on the arm.
Cody. This is where it can get jittery. You've not won in the Premier League. Still half an hour to go. It's been a long, long time for Francis Park. Cody. Well, the talk in the studio was that Tarkowski and Cody giving defensive stability. The defensive record's very good for Everton. They've had to add to the one, that's for sure. A bit of breathing space at the back. There's Mikalenko. Anana's in there. It's over him. Cresswell heads it away. And Lama losing out to Iwobi. Gordon. Iwobi. Mikalenko popping up in the sort of inside left position. Gray. Done well. Oh. Well, he's done his bit, that's for sure. Anyone else could quite be in on the act.
Yeah, he's been dangerous all day. He did that to Sofal very early in the game as well. There's no doubt he's got the pace and the trickery to go past him. He puts it into a brilliant area as well. He's wanting someone to come in at that back post. And we've said right throughout the game, he's by far certainly the best attacking player on the pitch.
He's had an interesting career, Damari Gray, hasn't he? Started at Birmingham City, made a very early impact as a teenager there, went to Leicester, part of the squad that won the Premier League. And ended up playing in Germany. Everton got him for a song, really.
Another brilliant start to his Everton career under Rafa Benitez. Andros Townsend. He's finished sort of 4 or 5 games really well.
Andros Townsend is still recovering from cruciate ligament injury. But Damari Gray's ligaments are working very well at the moment. Mopay. That's in the role of match winner.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to improve a lot since that goal. You can see the confidence, the energy from the crowd.
Sammy!
Second, but
Tell me them,
all day.
inside the toilet now.
Trying to make that change on the bench. Not to see any real impact yet. Still plenty of time to go.
Iwobi was trying an imaginative pass out to Mikalenko, who's out of position now because of that. Back. Sochek. So far. Reaching a plunging tackle from Mikalenko. Throw from Sofal. Bowen. Won't be in the way. To the 3-quarter mark of this vital game. The wrong end of the Premier League table. Sofal. To Rice. Corner. Cresswell. Corner.
Well, they've had a lot of them. No real danger for Everton, even though the delivery at times has been right on top of the goalkeeper. Really impressive. Great record from set pieces, and Everton's not so great from defending them, but up until now they've dealt with them really well today.
Well, David Moyes needs one of the routines from the training ground to come up with a goal here. Declan Rice is unmarked at the back. Oh, it very nearly did. It was Socek. Rice was round the back, Socek at the front post.
He's a huge part of their armoury in terms of going for set pieces. Let's give us a corner. I'm not sure why actually. Mikalenko got a touch back post.
By Bowen. Zuma. Back by Sopel. That's to Cresswell. I'm having a turn here. Cornet. And Rama. Two substitutes. Well, O'Connor scored the winner in this fixture last season. There's a very similar corner routine that West Ham very nearly manufactured. There he is. Probably acting maybe a bit as an interpreter. Skamako.
That goes to Kevin Nolan.
Yeah, Coach Skamako actually speaks very good English, so I'm not quite sure. Only one scouser could say that about another. Here's Onana. Cornet. Caught by Mopez. Been known to leave a foot in from time to time.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, Nana.
He scored 3 goals for West Ham. The Conference League and the Premier League now. It'll be a good time. Right. And applause for the 70th minute of the match. Recognition of the 70 years reign of Queen Elizabeth. The longest period of service of any British monarch. 70 years, 7 months and 2 days. Bowen's corner. It won't be a bit of a reach by Begovic. Everton survive. By Gray. Sopel. Bowen. And Ben Rama. Bowen. Ben Rama again. West Ham have committed plenty of players forward.
Yeah, even when you come under pressure, Everton, you know, not just the two centre-back, the whole back four been really good this season. Certainly Patterson, Mikalenko on that far side as well. They do look really solid.
Very Patterson.
It's take a lot to break them down.
Cody. Cresswell sorted his feet out quite cleverly there to get the better of Iwobi. Skamaka.
When coming into the game, looking at the actual stats coming into it. Everton keep a clean sheet here, but the first time they kept a consecutive clean sheet for over a year. It just showed the problems that they've had defensively at this moment. They're trying to to score goals, but keep it tight, run into the pitch.
When they did it back to back before, West Ham were they?
Yeah, that was one of the games.
Yeah, at the London Stadium. They won 1-0.
Just reiterate what I was saying before, they have for too long been an easy touch to play against Everton. Certainly the start of this season. A lot of draws, yet they've had a few more wins, of course, and goals. They had a tougher proposition to play against.
There you go.
And that sums it up.
The one player that West Ham wanted, And it's the one that Everton wanted. Here's Socek to Sofal. Tarkovsky could have left that, but Begovic counted loud enough. A noisy stadium, it's not always easy, and Tarkovsky did what all defenders should do. Not hesitate and think about what's behind him, just clear his lines. Head down from the throw. West Ham, okay. Alert. There was a lot of talk, Jamie, when we arrived at the ground. People that care about both clubs saying it would be 1-0 either way. At the moment, it's 1-0 Everton's way. Benrahma. They look to make it 1-1. Oh, it's hit the inside of the post. Begovic just looked and hoped for answer that hit the inside of the post, went across behind him and stayed out. By far the closest West Ham have come to scoring today.
You know, the first time you've seen real quality from a West Ham player in attacking position, really. He sets out really wide, so far away from the goal, he couldn't even react. It's a reflection, that's why it seemed to set out so wide. Unfortunately for Everton.
Gordon is off. Like McNeil, like Tarkovsky came from Burnley. It was a terrific effort from side Benrahma.
Yeah, they've had the ball a lot of times in these situations, not really done anything with it. Just takes that deflection from the sliding challenge. There's Tarkovsky again.
Everton historically have done well in this fixture, even though they've lost the last two league visits here. More Premier League wins, 27, more points, 94, more goals, 88, now 89 against the Hammers than against any other club. Great. Bowen, Benrahma. Gets set. It'll be quite an open last 15 minutes, you feel. West Ham have to chase hard, otherwise they're going to spend the international break in the bottom three.
Yeah, it was really good back four play again. Nathan Patterson, London as centre back, took him round as the full back, as you have to do. They've got a decent unit there, organisation, Everton.
Kolenko might have a problem, he's just looking at the bench. That's the groin muscle. Cody. They switch the play out to Gay. Is away, still going, Jackson, it won't be! So Everton shouts for a penalty, Mike Oliver making a gesture that the ball was played.
Well, it was a really good challenge from Kieran. He's done really well today. First time I've really seen him in the flesh. Commentates on him. He's certainly impressed me, really good challenge. Very unfortunate there from Iwobi, really good effort. See the challenge there, the defender gets the ball. Decent effort from Iwobi. Just kept coming across. You just wait for it to open up to then pull the trigger. You just see Kera there. Really good challenge. He's been really dangerous today. Damari Gray from minute one. And he's the man with the goal. It was a really good goal. Damari Gray was involved initially, starts to play into Iwobi. It's just how early everything happens. how sharp the first touch was. Maybe gets a little bit of luck, the fact it bubbles up here.
He's a snappy finisher, isn't he?
Yeah, and he just, before you know it, the ball had gone. No time to react to the goalkeeper. He'll have to come out of his wages.
I think he can afford it. No flagging from Mope. Yeah, Brentford, first of all, don't forget, he was one of those that's come through that Brentford system of buying and cultivating and selling on. And of course, Brighton. Garrett. Rice. So far. Socek. Here's Cornet. Patterson's gone a bit too far with it. He stayed goal side. Got plenty of help in that respect. Rice. Just kind of try and find something special. Find a way through here. Very well set up. And the Hammers have the ball, Everton.
Yeah, really tight and narrow, certainly the back four, letting West Ham go wide, but certainly not through the middle.
Abdoulaye Doucouré has been out of the picture recently through injury. One of the players here before Frank Lampard came in, and they're getting fewer in the team by the game. But he's ready to. He was going to come on for Damari Gray. He might still do so, but they'll be waiting here to see if the a like-for-like replacement with. Never mind, Ashley Cole doing the work behind Frank Lampard there. Chris Jones on the right. Joe Edwards. The whole group have come from West London to North West England.
Still 1-0. 80th minute.
He has to go on anyway. He's had treatment. Whether he will be the one to stay off, possibly that will be the case. Yep, Damari Gray sends him on his way. So he's not going off. He's a player with a lot of potential, Jamie, would you say?
Yeah, he is. I mean, when you listen to Frank Lampard talk about him, he obviously knows him a lot better than anybody, working with him every day, and also obviously watching him for the last few months, along with everyone at the club.
No, it is. Onana wants to stay on. Damari Gray has had his twinkling feet going today. Onana get the signal to come back on. Okay. That seems fine. Here's Doucouré. Certainly not a like-for-like substitution. Doucouré. Mope. Well, he looks as though he might be working from the left now in the Damari Gray role. Mikolenko. Inside the last 10 minutes of Goodison. Cannot overstate the importance of an Everton win for this football club.
Yeah, it really is. I think everyone looking back on the start of the season has been really positive. Good performances. New signings have come in and made a difference. Just finish and get that first international break with the first win of the season in the Premier League.
Comes to Kamaka. Found it just too hot to handle.
Must have got a little touch at the far post. There's another corner for West Ham. And now it's just looked the only chance they've really had today, set piece wise.
Today's attendance 39,298. Once again, thank you.
Reminder coming up later is Liverpool against Chelsea. It would have been Chelsea against Liverpool in the Premier League for other events, but now in the Women's Super League. What will happen today on Sky Sports Football from 4:45. Rice. West Ham cannot give this up without a fight. Cornet, who can hit them and went for power, and Begovic refused to be overpowered.
He hasn't been called upon too often today. Azimir Begovic. I just thought there'd be a huge problem here for Patterson initially. You think of the pace of Cornet, and you know Declan Rice would be able to deliver. It was really a tight angle for him, but just wanted the goalkeeper to deal with it, and yes, he could.
Corners have not counted for West Ham to this point. They've had plenty of them. And almost run out of options. That's a real waste.
I mean, that sums West Ham up today. I think he'd be bitterly disappointed with the quality he's seen on offer. He can't believe it. We've got so many of those players now who can play in those little pockets behind the front player. None of them have really delivered. I know some of them played Thursday night as well, but we've normally dealt with that so well over the last couple of years. Thursday, Sunday.
On, says Michael Oliver. It's a general consummation, but Everton have got back in possession again. Kamaka. Patterson. He has looked high quality today. Maybe needs to learn a thing or two about running down the clock. Who can be a real pest in the best sense of the word as a forward. Iwobi. Nikolenko. Now Iwobi. A little bit of keep ball here for Everton with time on their side. Well, should we say it was a forwards tackle?
Yeah, a bit of frustration as well. It has been a frustrating performance even watching West Ham. Last thing from Souček. I mentioned before the corner sums it up. That's another example of almost summing up. And even David Moyes wants to get involved.
Well, complaints from the Everton dugout. Support from his coaching staff. Michael Oliver just lets it all fizzle out quite sensibly. Mope. If it stays like this, it's a double whammy for West Ham, losing and not scoring. It won't be.
A slightly different position for them now. Taking up the role of Damari Gray. A couple of good efforts, second half of Obi. Sometimes if it stays like this, man, you can't say West Ham have deserved anything from this game. They haven't shown anywhere near enough quality that we know that they have, and certainly that they've shown in the past. And I've said this game for both teams felt, maybe a lot more relevant than 3 points in how you would view the start of the season. It's been a really poor one for West Ham. Can't deny that.
Suma. Oh, Cornet's in here. Cornet can't squeeze it home. More frustration for West Ham.
For the first time, I think the centre-backs for Everton just get themselves in a mix-up. Don't go for the header. The two of them, they just can't swing that right foot. I think it's Patterson coming across, actually puts a challenge in now and just puts Cornet off. there, he just actually gets a touch. Brilliant from Patterson. He said throughout today how often Everton's defenders have sort of rescued each other when one of them's made a mistake, the other one's been there.
Fine margins.
Yeah, very close, but he was excellent in the Merseyside derby. And I did have said how tight and compact that units looked. Covered well, really well. Probably saved a certain goal.
In the season after Queen Elizabeth had the coronation in 1953-54, Everton won promotion, and they've been in the top flight ever since. So they have had some scares and recent ones too with relegation. Mopé has made his mark on Merseyside. Got a couple at West Ham. 2 separate games for Brighton. But this is a special day for him to get off and running at a new club and be very close to being the man who's won the game. Onana, McNeil, good left foot, both in 2 minds. Whether to head for the corner or...
Onana, what's my name? Onana.
We're hearing there might be 5 added minutes. So, hope is not dead for the Hammers. Everton throw. They'll get West Ham where they want them at this part of the pitch. Lampard looking calm, David Moyes looking fretful as you would expect. Let's hope for a lot more. I guess it's been quite a travelogue for them over the last 3 days. We shouldn't forget that. Should be about to go up, and it does, and it has got the number 5 on it. Here's Fabianski to Zuma. All hands to the pot now for West Ham United. Can they snatch an equaliser and spoil Everton's day and make it 5 draws in a row for the Toffees? That's since the 1970s. Patterson, though, with other ideas. It's not the best ball for McNeil. Here's Rice. Not one to panic. But, need to try and get the ball into that penalty area a little bit quicker. Cresswell, Cornet, dogged defending from Everton, successful defending from Everton. Calm defending from Everton. Rondon. And now Doucouré. Oh, and it runs off Socek there and an overload there.
Just needed a bit more composure. The composure before that was fantastic. Started with Patterson, didn't panic towards his own goal. 2 or 3 passes right through West Ham.
Rice. Carver pass to Sofalo Bowen. It drops for Jared Bowen here. He gets what was in his mind there, a cross or a shot, but Begovic had to help it on its way.
Just a little touch. One more set piece. It's Cresswell coming off. He took a lot of the corners today.
Emerson course, previously with Chelsea. And Begovic headed back across by Rice. Rice wanted it back, then Rama. And Kochek would have been offside. Nervy. There haven't been too many really nervy moments for Everton.
Well, they've dealt with set pieces really well all day. And maybe the last one they have to deal with. I think it's Tarkovsky just gets a touch on it twice actually. Gets a touch on it, then Declan Rice puts it back in.
So your job is to round it off with a player of the game.
Well, there could have been 3 or 4 for Everton. I think the 2 centre-backs. There won't be a midfield as well. Don't look to the Marty Gray. It hasn't been easy for any attacking players really on the pitch. Hasn't been that sort of game, but these are the ones really stood out.
Tussle between Sofal and McNeil, and McNeil trying to block the clearance, often ends up with a yellow card for the player. He has caught on the follow through Sofal. They're so close, Everton. Good here and now Skamaka, being surrounded by Everton players. Rice trying to calm Tarkovsky down.
You see what sense there, but I mean, it seemed like it was more jumping in together. I don't think he caught him with an elbow in the face or anything like that. I think it was more towards the back of the shoulder, maybe I'm wrong.
Yellow for the Italian.
It was one of those chances where he can't really win the ball, but he just seemed to follow through. You see Garlic game, he's actually over his neck or the top of his shoulder. Yeah, it just comes right through the back of him, really. I think we weighed the pain that he's getting right now, because it'll certainly slow this game down. Big header that he won, now get a free kick and put it back into West Ham territory.
Now he's one of the players David Moyes is trying to integrate, but the integration has been better by Frank Lampard with the new players, not just the ones that have come in the summer, but some who are here. One who was here before under Rafa Benitez, who is Jamie Carragher's player of the game. But it is a new look Everton, and they're going to be looking down on a few more clubs when the table is unfurled at the final whistle here. Rondon. Iwobi. Could have turned Decore. They don't need really the thrust for a second goal, because 1-0 either way was the shout before the game from so many. And the 1-0 Everton play is about to be confirmed here.
Yeah, I think he's been Everton being much better than West Ham.
It has been fierce, it has been frantic, and Frank Lampard are waiting for confirmation. The final whistle has gone. Everton have won their first Premier League game of the season. No happy return to Goodison for David Moyes, but what a start in Everton Blue for Neil Maupay, only his second game. A winning goal, very snappily taken in a game of a lot of attacking ideas, but not much attacking quality in the final third on either side. But it was a quality finish. Gray was excellent. West Ham's joint worst start to a Premier League season. A real contrast between their domestic and European results. Anthony Begovic steps into Jordan Pickford's boots and keeps a clean sheet. He'll be filled with that. West Ham stay in the bottom three. It's upwards, and they hope onwards for Everton. And they've got the whole of the international break to savour the fruits of their labours today. Everton won. Frank Lampard's old club, West Ham 0. Great noise at Goodison. They have been slowly building up to
Oh well,
back-to-back
oh well,
defeats to start the
oh well.
campaign under Frank Lampard. 4 draws. Last time out against Liverpool, and today.
Fucking World Cup, eh?
First
In
victory
November
of the
and
season.
December.
New
Oh, this
signings,
shit.
determined players bedding into this team. And you just start to see them coming together with a common cause, and that is to move Everton up the table as quickly as possible and taking a huge step in the right direction this afternoon against the West Ham side who've scored 6 goals in the last 2 games in Europe, but still are struggling to find the net in the Premier League. Just 3 goals from their first 7 games. Frank Lampard can be very happy with that, Jamie. Its plan came to fruition this afternoon.
Like, it was a big result for them. I thought they were very aggressive going forward, defensively sound. Konikolia and Tarkovsky gives a real base to play from there. And it was a performance. They're trying to build something.